What's up guys? In the last video I explained why I started filming myself. And today I just want to show you what my normal day actually looks like. This is where most of my mornings start. I don't have a teacher, so I'm using just online courses to build the basics. I'll put them here if anyone's interested. I still have a normal job, and music comes after. I've been thinking about getting those acoustic panels for a long period, and it feels very good to finally get those. And of course, one of them is broken.
So these are the panels for my new music studio. So the current studio looks like this. There is no treatment at all. As you can see, just the good speakers, good monitors, and yeah.
Take me to a place I've never known. Baby, don't you leave me all alone. I just lay here staring at the ceiling, dreaming of the days we had it all. I can't come up with a single reason I can't shake this feeling. Say you're leaving, feel my heart beating.
And at the end of the day, it always comes back to this. Not sure about this break if I want to keep it in here. So yeah, just for me, experimental thing. This is what my day looks like right now. Hey, what's up guys? So today I want to speak about where I am right now and what are my goals this year. And also I want to introduce myself. My name is Ivan. I make hard dance music for about 2 years. I have some self-releases as well as I have some tracks that are released with small labels. And I feel myself in this weird middle stage where I'm not a total beginner, but definitely not established. And first, I want to speak about last year and how it went. So last year, I did lots of things at the same time. I tried to release a lot of tracks. I had some classes with mentors, and I tried to improve each track. At the same time, I tried to work on content, record a lot of videos. I tried to post consistently, almost every day. I also had a challenge where I posted like 30 days in a row. I also tried to play DJ gigs, local DJ gigs. I had opportunity to play at some stages with the big crowds, and I'm really grateful for those opportunities. I tried to grow in numbers in music, in Spotify, SoundCloud, as well as social media. And at first, I really like that you do lots of different things, but like almost right away, I noticed that there is so much time and effort you need to spend on each of those activities. Let's say DJ gigs, right? It can take me a month to prepare for one DJ gig. In order to record just one video, a 15 seconds video for TikTok, sometimes I spend 2 hours, sometimes I could have spent a day. Also, if you want to self-release music, what you need to do, finish your track, meaning like it should be mixed and mastered. Then you need to come up with the cover for Spotify, YouTube, etc. Plus you need to promote your music. And each of those things, it takes a lot of time, and I try to do those things at the same time, and soon I realized it's very tough. I burned out really quickly, and I got to the point where I didn't want to make music really. I felt like I'm losing that spark, and I didn't know why it happens. And speaking about self-releases, right now when I analyze releases that I've done last year and in 2024, some of the self-releases have bigger numbers than releases with small labels. And it made me think that even if you release with labels, it doesn't mean that they will bring you the audience or they will promote your music. Still, you need to take the full ownership. Even if your label helps you, you still need to do your content. You need to create lots of videos, lots of new ideas. What about this year? So this year is about focus and consistency. I want to finish more music this year, be consistent with releases. The goal is to release at least 10 tracks. And before I'm going to start releasing those tracks, I want to have at least 4 tracks ready. So that way, when I can schedule the first release, I can dedicate myself fully to recording videos, to create a cover, to create advertisement, to do some post collaborations, experiment with different types of videos, to come up with music video. And so now I'm still doing multiple things, but I want to be more smart with it. Deadlines. I think deadlines is very important to have. I found myself very productive when I have strict deadlines. Whether they are set by someone else or by me doesn't really matter. When I don't have deadlines, I can spend way too much time on each track, or it can be the video, it can be anything. I can see numbers of hours I spent on projects. It can be 60, 70 hours, and it's way too much. And I feel like deadlines could help you to finish ideas sooner, and it can frame you in a position where you have to come up with ideas faster. There is a Russian YouTube channel where they bring lots of different artists and they give them 2 hours to make a track. I found this idea very, very inspiring. I have a friend of mine who also makes hardstyle music, and we sit together, and in 2 hours we basically made not the full track, but it was close to it. This example proved my point that in deadlines you can come up with great ideas. Another thing is, if you spend lots of hours on a track, and if your idea sucks, then it's not going to help it anyway. So why bother and spend so many hours on that? Just move on to the next idea. So to conclude, deadlines don't kill creativity for me. They help to protect momentum. And I forgot to tell you one more thing that is important in my opinion. Last year, I skipped lots of days when I felt uninspired, when I felt like I don't want to make music. And I realized I tried to find a way to feel always inspiring, have a spark, And I think James Hype said it. If you want to get great results, if you want to build a career, if you want to move forward, you have to do the work. It doesn't really matter inspired you are, or you're depressed, or you feel sad or tired. This year I'm showing up anyways, regardless of how I feel myself. And what I noticed, guys, that when you show up, first half an hour, it's hard to get to the right flow. But after you spend 30 minutes on doing the thing, things become much easier and easier and easier. And it's tricky because sometimes I physically feel like I'm tired, unless you're sick. If you're sick, you need to take care of yourself. And I showed up, and guess what, guys? After 30 minutes, I feel inspired, I feel in the mood, I want to continue. If you have goals, then you have plans, then you know what to do. Yeah, so we'll see how this year goes.